The Hopi, an ancient people, they live in the high desert of Arizona. For centuries, they have held on to sacred knowledge. This knowledge includes incredible prophecies, prophecies that speak of our past and our future. What if these prophecies are not just stories? What if they are a roadmap, a warning from beings not of this earth? Many people believe this to be true. The implications are staggering. Could the Hopi hold the keys to understanding humanity's destiny? I believe so. These prophecies are complex, they are detailed. They speak of world ages, cycles of creation and destruction. They tell of a time when humanity will face a great choice, a choice between two paths. One path leads to harmony, the other to chaos and utter devastation. Are these just metaphors or literal descriptions of events to come? The Hopi themselves say these are literal truths. They have been waiting patiently for these prophecies to unfold. Why should we pay attention? In today's world of 2025, we see chaos. We see imbalance. Could the Hopi prophecies offer us guidance or even a solution? The Hopi say their knowledge was given to them by powerful beings. Beings from the stars. Is this possible? Could ancient astronauts have visited these peaceful people and shared cosmic truths? The evidence, I believe, points to a resounding yes. We must investigate. Consider this. The Hopi have lived in the same place for over 1,000 years. Their village, Urabi, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited settlements in North America. They've maintained their traditions, their language, their ceremonies, and their prophecies against all odds. Could this incredible resilience be fueled by something more? Something extraterrestrial? The signs are all there. We just need to open our minds. And look! Where did these astonishing prophecies come from? The Hopi say they were given to them at the dawn of time by the creator, Taiwa, and his helper, Sotunang, but also by beings known as Kachinas, star beings. Could these Kachinas be ancient astronauts, visitors from other planets? The descriptions certainly suggest this. The Hopi traditions are very clear on this point. These are not mere myths, they are historical accounts. These sacred teachings were passed down generation after generation through oral tradition, through complex ceremonies, through symbols etched in rock. Imagine the dedication, the precision to keep this knowledge pure for thousands of years. Is it possible that such a system could remain untainted? I believe it is, especially if the original source was so profound, so advanced. The Hopi were entrusted with a message for all humanity. Some say the Hopi also possess sacred stone tablets engraved with prophetic symbols. These tablets are said to describe the creation of worlds, the migrations of the Hopi, and the future of humankind. Where are these tablets now? Are they hidden, protected by the elders? Could these tablets be physical proof, tangible evidence of extraterrestrial contact? The stories persist. The mystery deepens. What secrets do these ancient artifacts hold? The role of the Hopi elders is crucial. They are the keepers of this wisdom. They interpret the signs. They guide their people. They hold the ceremonies. They ensure the prophecies are understood and respected. This is an immense responsibility. Could it be that these elders are in direct communication with the same star beings who first delivered the prophecies? The possibility is too significant to ignore. We must ask these questions. For the Hopi, prophecy is not separate from daily life. It is woven into the very fabric of their existence. It guides their farming practices, their social structures, their spiritual ceremonies. They live in a state of constant awareness, watching for the signs, striving to live in balance. This concept of balance, Koya Aniskatsi, is central. It means a world out of balance, a life of turmoil. The prophecies warn of this very state. Their spiritual beliefs emphasize respect. Respect for the earth, for all living things, for the Creator. They see themselves as caretakers of the land, a sacred trust. This contrasts sharply with the modern world's relentless exploitation of resources. Could the Hopi way of life be the path the prophecies advocate, a path of sustainability and spiritual connection? Is it a model for our own survival? Many believe it is. The Hopi perform elaborate, year-long cycles of ceremonies. These rituals are not just performances. They are powerful spiritual practices designed to maintain harmony, to ensure fertility, to honor the Kachinas, and to reenact the events of creation and prophecy. Are these ceremonies merely symbolic, or do they have a tangible effect on the weather, on the earth, on the cosmic balance itself? The Hopi believe they do. Maintaining these traditions in the modern world is a monumental challenge. The pressures of assimilation are immense, yet the Hopi persist. They hold on to their language, their culture, their sacred duties. Why? Because they believe the prophecies are unfolding now. In our time, they believe they have a crucial role to play. As guardians of this ancient wisdom, could their perseverance be a sign for all of us? Who or what are the Kachinas? The Hopi say they are benevolent spirit beings. Messengers, teachers, they come from the stars. They taught the Hopi how to live, how to farm, how to build. And they delivered parts of the prophecies. Could these Kachinas be anything other than extraterrestrial visitors? The descriptions are compelling. They are often depicted in masks and costumes. Resembling what? Modern astronauts? Consider the Kachina dolls and the ceremonial dancers. The masks often feature helmet-like structures, strange protrusions, symbols that defy simple explanation. Are these just artistic expressions, or are they attempts to represent beings from another world, beings with advanced technology, beings who could travel through space? The similarities to depictions of ancient astronauts in other cultures are striking. Coincidence? I think not. The Kachinas are said to have come down from the sky in flying shields or pahana. Does this sound familiar? Flying shields. Could these be descriptions of spacecraft, UFOs? The Hopi stories are filled with such accounts. They are not vague legends. They are detailed narratives passed down with great care. Are we to dismiss these accounts as mere fantasy? Or should we consider them as eyewitness testimony of incredible events? The connection between Kachinas and the prophecies is undeniable. They are often seen as harbingers. Their appearance can signal important events, both good and bad. The famous Blue Star Kachina prophecy, for example. It foretells the arrival of a specific Kachina, marking a period of great purification. Did these star beings know our future? Did they provide the Hopi with a cosmic timetable? The evidence strongly suggests this. Section 5. Celestial Blueprints, Prophecies, etched in the night sky. The ancient Hopi were keen observers of the sky. Their knowledge of astronomy was incredibly sophisticated, far beyond what mainstream archaeology often admits. They tracked the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets with remarkable accuracy. Why? Was it just for agriculture, or was there a deeper purpose, a connection to their prophecies and their star benefactors? I believe the latter is true. There is evidence that Hopi villages and their sacred kivas were aligned with celestial events, solstices, equinoxes, the rising and setting of specific stars like the Pleiades or Orion. Petroglyphs found throughout Hopi lands depict astronomical phenomena. Spirals representing galaxies, star patterns, comet-like objects. Are these ancient star charts? Messages encoded in stone for future generations to decipher. Many Hopi prophecies are directly linked to astronomical events. The appearance of certain stars, comets, or other celestial signs. These are not random occurrences, they are markers, milestones in the unfolding prophetic narrative. Could the ancient Hopi have understood cosmic cycles, cycles that span thousands, even tens of thousands of years, cycles that might involve galactic alignments or encounters with interstellar objects? It seems highly plausible. Think about it. How could a supposedly primitive people possess such advanced astronomical knowledge? Unless they were taught by someone or something with a superior understanding of the cosmos. Could the Kachinas, the star beings, have shared this knowledge as part of their prophetic message? The connection is too strong to ignore. The sky itself may hold the key to unlocking the full meaning of the Hopi prophecies. Section 6. When the blue star appears, astronomical omens and earthly changes. Perhaps the most famous Hopi prophecy is that of the blue star Kachina, Sakwasahu. It is a powerful and somber warning. The prophecy states that when the blue star Kachina makes its appearance in the heavens, the fifth world will emerge. This will be a time of great purification, the end of one era and the beginning of another. But what is this blue star, and when will it appear? Many have tried to identify the blue star. Some suggested Comet Hale-Bopp in the 1990s with its bluish tail. Others looked to supernovae or other yet-to-be-seen celestial events. The Hopi elders themselves are watchful. They say the signs will be unmistakable. The prophecy speaks of the Kachina dancing in the plaza and removing his mask. Could this be a literal event, or a metaphor for a celestial revelation. The blue star prophecy is accompanied by other signs, the web in the sky. Could this refer to power lines, or perhaps something more technological, like satellite networks, or even chemtrails, as some suggest? The House of Mika in the heavens. Is this the International Space Station, or some future orbiting structure? The prophecies are ancient, but their descriptions seem eerily modern. How is this possible, unless their source was advanced? The prophecy warns that this period will be one of great upheaval. The earth itself will be shaken. There will be social unrest, moral decay, a loss of balance. Koyaanisqatsi. Does this sound like the world we live in today, in 2025? Many believe the signs are all around us. The blue star Kachina is a call to awaken, to prepare, to choose the right path before it is too late. Are we listening? Section 7, a global tapestry, Hopi parallels in ancient world myths. Are the Hopi prophecies unique, or do they echo similar stories found in ancient cultures around the globe? When we look closely, the parallels are astonishing. The Maya, the Egyptians, the Sumerians, the Dogon of Africa, the Aboriginals of Australia, so many ancient peoples speak of similar themes, cycles of worlds, great floods, gods from the sky, and prophecies of future change. Consider the concept of world ages. The Hopi speak of previous worlds destroyed by fire or ice or water. The Aztecs had a similar cosmology. The Hindu scriptures describe yugas or ages with cyclical creation and destruction. Is this a coincidence, or does it point to a shared ancient memory, a global understanding of Earth's long dramatic history, perhaps a history influenced by extraterrestrial intervention? Flood myths are nearly universal. The story of Noah in the Bible, the Epic of Gilgamesh. The Hopi also have a flood story, marking the end of one world and the beginning of another. How could so many disconnected cultures share such a specific type of catastrophic memory? Unless it actually happened, and unless survivors were perhaps guided or even rescued by advanced beings who could anticipate such events. And what about the return of the gods or the teachers from the stars? The Hopi await Pahana, their lost white brother from the east. The Aztecs awaited Quetzalcoatl. Many cultures have prophecies of a returning savior or enlightener. Could these all refer to the same group of ancient astronauts, returning to check on humanity's progress, or to intervene at a critical juncture? The patterns are too consistent to be mere chance. Section 8. Decoding the ancient messages. Are we heeding the warnings? The Hopi prophecies are not just predictions of doom. They offer a choice. They speak of two paths. One path leads to self-destruction through greed, materialism, and a disregard for spiritual laws and nature. The other path leads to a future of peace, harmony, and enlightenment, if humanity chooses wisely. The choice, the prophecies insist, is ours. This is a powerful message of free will. The warnings are stark. Environmental devastation, pollution of the air and water, disrespect for the earth, social chaos, wars and conflict, a loss of spiritual connection. Do these warnings sound familiar? As we look at the world in 2025, can we deny that many of these prophecies seem to be unfolding before our very eyes? Climate change, global pandemics, political instability, are these the signs the Hopi foretold? The Hopi say that we are now at a critical crossroads, a time of decision, a time of purification. The prophecies describe specific signs that will indicate the nearness of this purification. Have these signs appeared? Many Hopi elders, and those who study the prophecies, believe they have. The gourd full of ashes that would fall from the sky, causing great destruction. Could this refer to atomic bombs? The description is chillingly accurate. Is it too late to change course? The Hopi teachings emphasize that hope is not lost. If humanity awakens, if we remember our spiritual purpose, if we return to a life of balance and respect, then a brighter future is still possible, but the window of opportunity may be closing. The prophecies are a call to action, a plea for humanity to choose wisely. Are we capable of making that choice? The fate of our world may depend on it. Section 9. The Living Prophecy, Enduring Mysteries, and Our Future Path. The Hopi prophecies are not static relics of the past. They are a living tradition, an ongoing dialogue between the Hopi, the earth, and the cosmos. The elders continue to watch the signs. They continue to perform their ceremonies. They continue to hold on to the hope that humanity will awaken. Their role as guardians of this sacred knowledge is more important now than ever before. They are a beacon in a troubled world. What is the ultimate message of these ancient warnings and promises? Is it one of inevitable doom or one of transformative potential? I believe it is the latter. The prophecies challenge us to look at ourselves, our societies, our relationship with the planet. They ask us to become better human beings, to live up to our spiritual potential. Could this be the true purpose of the star beings who first shared this wisdom, to guide our evolution? The Hopi people themselves remain a profound mystery. How have they maintained such clarity, such spiritual integrity for so long? In the face of such immense pressures, perhaps their connection to something beyond our everyday understanding is the key. A connection to the earth, to the spirit world, and yes, perhaps to those beings from the stars who promised to return when the time was right. The questions persist. Were the Hopi and other ancient cultures truly visited by extraterrestrial intelligence? Did these beings shape human history and leave behind a roadmap for our future? The evidence, scattered across ancient sites, in sacred texts, and in living traditions like those of the Hopi, is compelling. The mystery of the Hopi Prophecies continues to unfold. And as we stand here in 2025, their relevance to our future path has never been clearer. The answers, I believe, are out there and within us.